The dreams. The dreams. I remember my dreams.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coyote's Keep. We're here again for episode 2, and so it begins. I am your DM. My name is Amy, and hopefully, I will have a nice, fun adventure for these guys. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh, well, apparently not. Sorry.
That depends on your definition of fun.
Hopefully, I will kill them all, and I won't have to deal with them anymore.
Oh, geez, stiff.
So let's go around and introduce our players, starting with Mr. Jordan.
Hello, I'm Jordan. I do many a thing here at 321 TV. And I play, let's see, the 1T Druid of the Stars and Paladin of the Ancients.
All right, and next we have Mr. Ben.
Hello, it's me, your boy, Ben. Matt's just wandered off to his window, but that's not unusual if you know him. Matt went off to bark at the mailman.
You shouldn't be coming up to my window.
I'm Ben. I am playing Thorson Skyscale, the custom lineage Bard Fighter. I have 1 level in Bard and 4 levels in Fighter. And if you picked up any of the little tricks that I used last session, you'll know that I am using the Psionic subclass for them.
All right. Next, we have Mr. Jamie.
Hey everybody, I am Barrelsar. I am the Leonin fighter of the group and the guy that runs in and grabs people. Unlike the grabber from a certain movie, but you get the gist.
All right. And next, we have Mr. Matt.
It's me, it's Fatimus Prime, your favorite fat man of all time. I am Matt. I'm playing Gorkto, the half-orc barbarian.
All right. So this is our crazy cast. And would anyone like to give us a little update on what happened last time?
Stuff.
Stuff did happen.
We all got letters in the mail that were like, hey, come to this remote mining town that leads to a mine, or whatever however you want to phrase it. And they were signed by the Coyote. Everyone else in the party took off great guns. I looked into it, figured out people were going there and not coming back, and was like, nope, not going. At which point you tried to talk me into making the trip. And I'll let someone else pick up from there.
Well, you already know me. I got my letter and everything, so I headed myself to town and struck up lots of conversation over drink in the inn.
Basically, what happened after that was we all went out. We joined a party that was going to the mine, a caravan, and we split off on our own and got into a fight with a bunch of pussy orcs and killed them.
All right.
And that's where we left it after we destroyed the orcs.
We made it to the
Oh, that's right.
eponymous
That's right.
Coyote Keep.
Yep.
Y'all figured out how to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of sat there and watched from stealth.
All right, so we've got a door open, and the three of you are standing outside. There's somebody who might be peeking over the top of the
Yeah, I'm like
broken ruins.
up on top, looking down at them
All right.
like a
And
gargoyle.
basically, yeah, all you see is a dark entrance. It doesn't look like. Well, should our bard fighter have taken a look in, he would see that it doesn't look anything like what he saw from the inside. But the rest of you just basically see some darkness, which, you know, you've got dark sight, so it just kind of looks like emptiness.
Can I just like drop down behind them nice and quietly?
Mm-hmm. Well, stealth.
Batman style.
Yeah, roll a stealth.
All right. 23.
I'd say you were successful there.
All right. So I just drop down behind them and look over their shoulder into the
gloomy gloom.
What do I see?
So you're saying it's emptiness, which means it's 60 feet of nothing in front of us.
Yeah, nothing discernible.
Like, there's not even a floor.
Well, there's a floor. You might see like a little bit of stony flooriness, but yeah, it doesn't. There doesn't really seem to be much interior.
So it's just all right. Cool. Can I pop my head in a little bit closer? Maybe I can look around and see.
Absolutely. Roll. Well, yeah. Roll perception.
I rolled a 12.
12. As you pop your head in, it becomes a little more clear. It's kind of a hourglass shaped hallway that's it's stony interior. Again, there's no lights or anything like that. You just see stone floor and this corridor leading forward.
All right.
So there's a corridor as opposed to the interior that
Right. Whereas you saw sort of a broken ruin
Mhm.
tower of sorts with like a spiral staircase and just kind of open around it. This actually looks like a corridor that's sort of funnel shaped, I guess is a better way to put it.
Mhm. Still just
Alright.
standing there.
Yeah.
In we go.
I
All right,
mean,
I'm going in.
Until somebody else goes in, I'm not doing nothing.
So it sounds like our Leonid and our Hotzi are going in.
Yep.
Or sorry, Yuanchi. Yeah, that. Those two are going in. So are
Then
you
I'll go
following them?
behind them? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk along with them like I've been there the whole time.
Okay. All right. So once you step in through the door, you all see this corridor. It kind of materializes in front of you as you come inside, and it leads into
The door, is it like a swing door, or did it just like disintegrate?
I believe it was a swing door.
All right, I'm gonna try and block the door.
Okay. With what? Just yourself, or?
Just like put something so the door can't close.
Ah, okay. That's fair. Get a rock or something, or
Yeah, something like that.
You're gonna do the old school shoe salesman and have a shoe on the stick and
Okay. All right. So are you going any further?
Is
Oh, yeah.
there light?
There might be.
Well, we're inside, so we would know.
You get a sense that there's something magical about this, so it's not clear.
So we either see light or we don't. Do we not see light? Is that what
You
you're
don't.
saying?
Yeah, you don't see
So
anything.
at the moment, there is no light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
so the people who are relying
Other
on
than
dark
coming in
vision.
through the door. Yeah.
But dark vision is seeing through the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. Does everyone have dark vision?
Yes.
I believe everyone does it.
Do you?
Okay, so everyone has dark vision, right?
Do you, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well,
I'm just gonna.
That's how we find out that that Thorson is there. Is that the three of us go in, and then all of a sudden a torch just lights up behind us. It's like, holy fuck.
So like we walk in, and there's a moment where you're all just sort of looking around, and you hear me go, "Well, that's not what was on the other side of the wall."
like, jeez, where'd you come from?
Caravan.
I thought you were sick.
Never been described that way myself personally, but
Well, I guess it's good that you're here. I guess we'll need extra hands to try to get us out of this mess.
just nods.
Extra pair of hands will be very helpful. That's for sure.
Let's at least try to figure out a plan instead of just standing here. Let's do something.
Oh, my plan is just to walk forward.
Well, then let's walk forward.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So you walk forward until you can't walk anymore. Well, you could still walk further, but you enter into a room that the lights well, a magical glow comes up. You can see it. It's not a problem to see anything as you enter this room. From the doorway, it's so you go in the door and the room curves around this way, and then there's a flat wall on the other side of it, so it's kind of bell shaped. Against the flat wall, there are 4 doors and another hallway. The 4 doors have different colors to them. One of them is green. Another is sort of black, or no, I'm sorry, it's blue with some yellow striping on it. It kind of looks like a mask in some ways. Another one is completely black, and the last one is blood red. And again, there's another corridor that sits in between all 4 of these, and it's dark like the one that you just came through.
So, do we pick a door or do we keep going forward?
So, I have that moment where, like, I've got my hands sort of in my pockets as we're stood in this room. And I look at the other 3, and all trace of the accent is gone. And I just go, why are we here again?
Something precious to me was stolen, and this is where I was told I could retrieve it.
Yeah, I something precious and very close to me was also stolen. So that's why I'm here.
And
So you're all here to reclaim something that was stolen from you by this individual?
That was the implication made to me.
Me as well.
I don't know who stole it. I was just told to come here, and I don't care who took it. I'm getting it back.
Right.
Why are you here?
It's an excellent question.
Well,
So
majority
far,
of us.
morbid curiosity.
Well, you know what they always say, curiosity killed the cat. Am I right? As I come around to try to nudge you, and you don't give me the same, you give me a deadpan face.
Good, then you can go first through whichever door we decide to go through.
Do you say the curiosity killed the cat, you nudge me, and I look at you and go, in my experience, it doesn't just kill cats.
Well, we've got 4 doors in the corridor. What do we want to do?
No, I'm sorry, but this person has clearly stolen your things to lure you here.
Correct.
Right. Is what you have lost valuable enough to play this game and walk into something you don't even know?
I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but personally, it's one of my greatest achievements. So I would like to get it back.
It's precious enough for me to have walked into the 9 levels of hell in an attempt to get it back.
You don't take something from me unless you want to die. And, I don't care if it's precious enough or not. They took it from me. They're going to die. That's what happens.
Well, he indicates the 4 doors and he's like,
What were the colors of the doors again?
One was green, one was blue with some yellow striping on it, one was black, and one was blood red.
Do these colors mean anything to anyone?
Not off the bat for me.
Same.
I'm going to do an investigate check to see if I can find any form of clues or anything like that as to which is the most the most likely destination. Just sort of trying to find clues as to what these colors mean and what they represent.
It's probably a good idea.
I will help to give him an advantage
Look,
as he's poking around.
thank you for that, because the first one was a natural one.
Yeah.
They are doors.
With the advantage 21.
Okay, well, each door has an obvious slot in it that looks like it fits some kind of key. So that's probably the first thing that you're going to notice. The green one is it's kind of a forest green. You would think maybe natural. It's it's made out of wood that's intricately decorated, like not so much carved, but it almost has image of foresty trees that like leaves and stuff into it. Again, the blue one with yellow, it kind of looks like a mask, like something that somebody, maybe a wrestler, would wear. So that might,
Like a luchador mask.
yeah, like a luchador mask. Yeah. The black one is, it gives you a sense of loss, of just like there should have been something there that isn't there anymore. And the blood red one reminds you of connections of family, of kinship.
You say there are keyholes.
Mm-hmm.
Thorson may have experience in circumnavigating doors without the proper keys. Does this appear to be a thing that I can... I don't want to use the term pick, because that's very common, but...
Finesse.
Yeah,
You
if
want
you
to
want to
finesse the door open.
Yeah.
if you want to further your investigation to maybe check out one of the locks.
The blue and yellow one.
Okay.
Are you still helping me, Hutsty?
Yes.
22.
Okay, very good. You can, kind of investigate this. This particular one, it looks like a coin slot, so it looks like something that you would have to actually put like some sort of coin into. It doesn't have any tumblers or anything.
It's a
like that.
magical lock.
Yes.
Okay.
How thick are the doors? Are they like? Would
I
be able to
mean,
tell
you
that,
can't.
like, that door looks really heavy, or does it look like just a normal door?
It kind of just like a normal wooden door.
Okay.
Oh.
I would like to go up and try to Fezzik the shit out of the door like Fezzik did to help Inigo track down the six-fingered man. Just go up and
Oh, you want to
punch the
attack
door.
the door?
I just want to punch the door.
All right, roll to attack. Which door are you punching?
The one that they're looking at.
Okay.
Uh,
The blue and yellow one.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just gonna run up and melee the shit out of the door.
Yeah. So I rolled a 14.
You smack into it. It has a little bit of give, maybe a little bit of cracking, but you don't make any sort of headway.
I mean, hey, it was worth a try.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
You want to check out the other doors? I mean,
Can you go back over the sensations that the doors were giving us?
Sure. Again, the green one has a sense of nature, forests, the outdoors. The blue and yellow one, I guess, would give you a sense of power, strength, fighting, that sort of thing. The black one is a sense of loss, that something is missing, and the red one is a sense of family.
I'm going to place my hand on the green one
Okay.
and just sort of gently but firmly. Can I tell if these are supposed to be pushed or pulled?
You cannot tell. There's the only mark on it is the keyhole.
I'm just going to give it a gentle but firm push.
All right. The door resonates with you. It seems to say yes, but you still need the key for it.
oh, I mean, can I just walk up to the blue and yellow door and just try to handle as well?
There's no handle. There's only the
Oh,
key.
there's no handle. Oh,
Yeah.
So we've got a bell-shaped room with 4 doors in it. And the only other way out is back out of the keep.
No, there's another
No, there's
corridor
a
in between
corridor.
the door. Between the two,
I
like there's 2 doors on one side and 2 doors on the other, and another corridor.
The room we're standing in, is there anything like, are there big rocks on the floor, like anything where a key could be potentially hiding?
Not in here, no.
Not in there, okay.
So we have a bunch of magical doors
and one corridor.
and one corridor.
I guess the logical next step, gentlemen, is to try to find these keys somewhere. I imagine they'd be somewhere in this building structure thing that we're in, but I would assume that would be the next logical step, would be to go key hunting.
All
Right,
right.
let's go.
Well, yeah, might as well. But I mean, I guess we might want to tread carefully down a mysterious corridor.
Obviously, but I mean, we're not going to get through these doors without these keys.
Busting a couple of busting some heads.
Yeah.
All right, Grocto. Constitution-based trap detection. Go.
Or you could just let me do it.
Yeah, it's also fine. So long as I'm not the one in the front.
Who wants to take the lead? Do you want me to do it?
Just
I mean,
go.
We can let Mr. Nimblefingers go
All right.
first.
I will slowly make my way down the corridor checking for traps.
All right. I'm gonna follow behind him, just in case there is a trap. I can try to help keep him out of it.
24 investigation.
Okay. You're going through the corridor then? It's
Yep.
a bit like it's a bit like the one that you came through at the entrance, where it's got an odd curved shape to it. You don't seem to find any traps as you go through, and as you continue on, it leads to another room.
And what is in this next room?
Okay. As you go into the next room, there are some different items in here. In the upper, as you're looking at it, in the, I guess, lower right-hand corner, there's kind of a divot, a pit down into the ground. Across from that is some bushy areas. I know I keep talking with my hands in front of my face. So bushy areas. It looks like a lot of brush and weeds and stuff like that. Sort of center-ish up toward the top of the room is a pile of rubble, and across from that, on the sort of upper or lower left side, is an old throne that looks like it's rusty and covered in just muck and stuff, and it's sitting kind of in the corner.
All right. So the only two right now that are in the room, correct, are
No, they
down.
followed us down the corridor.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, so I'm gonna make my way over to the pile of rubble and start sifting through it.
Instinct. Okay, roll investigation.
13.
It's taking you a little time. You might want to keep digging there.
Roll another one.
Yep, go ahead.
17.
Okay, as you get down further into it, you find a dagger.
A dagger?
A dagger. It's got some old blood crusted on it, but it's definitely looks like it might be something important.
All right. I'm not going to announce that right off the bat. I'm gonna hold on to that little bit of information for this particular moment.
Can I go up to the throne and just see if I can just pick it up? See if it's like bolted to the ground.
Yeah, you could try.
All right, cool.
Maybe strength check.
All right. Shit, I ain't lifting that up. 9.
Yeah, you ain't lifting that up. It doesn't even really seem to budge. It does seem to be pretty well cemented to the ground.
Can I kick it?
If you want to.
Alright.
Just torpedo drop kick. Just torpedo drop kick a chair.
Yeah. Hey, that's better. 18.
Clang.
Well, that sucks.
Do you want to take a look over it?
Yeah, I guess I could go and try to take a look of kind of, roll for investigation, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. 11.
Yeah, it looks like an old throne. Again, there's dust and rust, and it looks like maybe some trails of blood on it. At the top of it is a sigil that looks kind of like a very worn, spiky dragon.
All right. Hey guys, this throne has a symbol on the top of it, like a dragon symbol with spikes on it. Does that mean anything to anyone?
Dragon and spikes?
Yeah.
No, not to me.
All right.
Can I make a history check?
If
Whatever
you want
good my
to.
history is. Yeah, no. Okay. 5.
Doesn't seem to mean much to you.
Cool. I guess I'll start poking around in the refuse too.
Okay. You're looking in the pile of rubble that Grokto was looking through?
Sure.
Okay.
21.
You dig through it, it's a pile of rubble. You don't seem to find much of anything of interest.
Cool.
Anybody else?
I'm just
Is there
kind of
any-
hanging back, letting them investigate.
Is there any?
If nobody's going for it, I'll go for the weeds as well. I'll go in there and try to sift through the weeds and shit and see what's
Okay.
what. Same thing, investigation again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That was a nat 20.
Well, that was a really good search. They'll see there's a lot of weeds. There's, it looks like it's growing well despite being in the side of wherever this place is. You actually come across something that looks like a small seed, and it's sort of glowing, whereas everything else seems sort of normal color. So yeah.
What was the thing that wasn't the throne that's left?
A pit, sort of a divot down into the ground.
When you say a divot, do you mean like a bunker on a golf course, or do you mean like a pit fighter pit?
The latter.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume that I heard the the tales of Baratar in the bar because everyone did, and I'm just gonna look over and go, you I think this is your department.
My department. What we talking about?
It's a fighting pit.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Woo! Let's go.
And have you you know that John Travolta meme where he's like, how did you not?
I'm not very smart. I can grab things and hold them, but I'm not very smart. All right. Well, I'm gonna go over and investigate that fighting pit.
All right, roll me an investigation.
I am not going to be investigating anything
I
because
would
I
like-
rolled a 5.
I would like to take the help action
Okay.
to assist him in his investigation check, giving him advantage.
Yay!
Look a little harder.
17.
I would
Thank
like
you, sir.
my help action to take the form of shoving him in the back so that he drops into the pit.
As he does this, dust rises up around him, and he finds himself face to face with a small gold coin.
Hey, hey guys, look what I found. This might indicate the door that we're supposed to go through. Well, wait, this might be the key to the door we're supposed to go through.
So
As I
hearing
flip
that
it up into the
information-
air and I try to catch it, and I completely miss, and I pick it back up.
Hearing that information, I'm gonna head over to the throne and recheck over there.
Okay,
I rolled a 3.
So
it's a throne.
the person who likes fighting in pits found a coin that fits the door that looks like it'll fit in the pit. Do any of these other 3 things mean anything to the two of you?
Oh, I found this dagger in the rubble, and I hold up the dagger that I showed, and then in the palm of my hand, I say I found this little shiny, glowy seed thing in the rubble. Or
Right,
in
but
the,
what I'm
in
saying
the-
is, do the pile of rubble or the patch of grass or the throne mean anything to you? Because Fluffy Nuts over here is quite clearly a pit fighter, and he found a thing in a pit.
I wander the wilds. I can try. I'll sort of let that fade out as I go to look at and I'll go investigate the patch of grass there.
And you, big man, the throne or the rocks mean anything to you?
the pile of rubble would be mine, I guess. Which is why I think it was so easy for me to find this dagger in it. What about that? I guess that makes the throne yours then.
Yeah. Guess it does.
Maybe you should go check it out and see what's what.
Would I have the throne? I'll go and investigate the throne, I guess.
Give me an investigation check.
8 plus 5 is 13.
All right. Well, you see the same things that the others had seen. The spiky dragon kind of catches your attention a little bit more. You might want to take a closer look at it.
Gonna pull out a dagger and sort of poke at it.
As as you poke at it, the eye of the dragon falls out, and it's a small ruby.
Try and catch. Oh, I hit. I let it hit the floor, but I don't. But I track where it goes.
Okay. If you want to.
I just want to make sure that like when it hits the floor, it doesn't like explode or something. And then when it comes to rest, I'll go over and like I'll pull like a pair of tweezers out of my thieves' tools and pick it up.
Okay. All right.
I got a 16 to investigate the grassy patch there.
Okay. Well, you take a look around. You don't see anything other than what Grokto has already pulled out.
The seed that he already found and pulled from there.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to be anything more over here.
So I'm going to go over and hand him the seed because clearly the nature room is important to him. So I go over and say, this is what I found, so he can take a closer look and see if he notices anything special about it.
Is there anything special about the seed?
It's glowing. It's clearly magical. It's and it again, like the door, it sort of resonates with you.
I all seem to found something small here, but it doesn't. I guess we can try backtracking to those 4 doors and
I have a feeling that these might be the keys to the doors.
You might be right about that.
This just feels like now. I know I'm probably being a little paranoid or whatever, but like they could have just put these in the other room. This feels like an unnecessary loop that whoever's doing this is toying with us.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
We are for sure being toyed with,
But I mean, we're here. We might as well, I guess, play the game.
All right. Lead on.
All right, let's backtrack and see if our new items do anything to the doors. Does my presenting a seed to the door, either by holding it in my hand and pushing on the door, pressing the seed against the door, pressing the seed against the keyhole, does that do anything to any of it?
So you're going to go first?
Yeah.
All right. So you obviously put the seed in the keyhole because that's what keyholes are for. The door begins to rattle a little bit, and the seed sprouts. Vines start growing up around the door, just all over the place, up, down, backwards, and forwards. And eventually the vines crush the door and it breaks open.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
well done.
It's very unexpected.
That's
So then the question remains, do you want to go in there or do you want to open more doors?
We got one open. Do we want this one, or do we want to see what the rest of them do?
I mean,
I think we should go through one door first to make sure it's not a trap.
I agree.
What can you see on the other side of the door?
The other side of the door, it's kind of like the beginning where you can look in, but it's not clear. It's it's not something you're going to be able to see until you go through the door.
A loading zone.
Yes.
Man, yeah.
So the question is, who's
feels
going
like Dark Souls.
who's going to Jacko Nail their way through this door?
You are. It's clearly clearly your door. You're the
Yeah.
one who opened it.
Yep, you go first.
I guess gripping the staff of the python in my hand and sort of using it to probe forward through the Stargate, I will cautiously step through.
As you step through, you enter into what looks like a jungle. How can a jungle
Ooh.
be in this tower? No, it appears to be a jungle. There's thick brush and trees. Your sort of normal jungle sounds going on around you. You know, the random kookaburra who shouldn't actually be there. All of that fun stuff. Somewhere ahead of you, you can actually see what looks like a temple rising up out of the trees.
You see, so he's walked through.
Mm-hmm.
Can they
Can
see
we
me now that
can
I've
we
gone through?
communicate across the?
Yeah.
Oh,
And now, can we now see the inside now that he's walked in?
Yes.
oh,
Okay.
well. All right. Well, I guess it looks safe. So
As safe as any jungle can be.
yeah, I guess I'll mosey my butt through the door.
Is there? I'm gonna ask. Is there any significance to you with this jungle?
Not that I can tell yet, but the temple might have something to do. So let us. That is where I think I should head first.
I'll follow in.
I'll follow behind as well.
Me as well.
All right, it doesn't take much looking to find a path that seems to head towards the temple, so should you choose to follow it?
I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
Stealth again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the. I want to stay on the path as best I can.
Stealth plus 8, so that would be 24.
Okay, so you are stealthed out.
Yep,
Sneaky, sneaky guy. Not a rogue.
definitely not a rogue. I have no levels in rogue yet.
All right. So it takes a little bit of time, but you manage to make it to the temple without any sort of trouble. The temple, large sort of, Aztec temple like looking, where it's vaguely pyramid shaped. There is an open doorway in the in the corner, on one side of it, that just leads straight into the temple.
Is the temple too big to walk around the outside of the base before we start venturing in?
It would take a little bit of time, but you could probably do it. So it'd probably take you about maybe 5 minutes or so to get all the way around it.
How many steps are in the temple?
You mean how high is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe about 100.
100 feet or 100 levels? Layers.
Just like, well, he was asking about steps, so each step's probably about maybe 5 feet tall.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! A step.
Okay.
Well, like blocks, there's it doesn't necessarily have stairs going up it.
oh, okay. I got you. Woof.
Well, come this far, I suppose.
Yeah, I do suppose is mosey our way in then, I guess.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay. Outside or
Because-
inside?
Yes.
Which first?
Well,
Outside first.
Are we
I
going
guess?
outside first or are we going inside first?
Let's go around the outside.
All right, then I'm
first.
going around the outside.
Okay, so you're checking for traps all along the outside as you're going.
Yep.
Um,
Investigation 18.
18. Along the first wall, you don't see anything that seems to be a trap.
Okay.
So
Next
check along
wall.
the next wall.
19.
Again, seems to be okay outside.
19. Wait, no. 21.
Yep, still seems to be all right. And final wall.
15.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything that looks like it's a trap outside.
Okay. This mean anything to you?
Not from the get, but I know historically my people built large temples in swamps and jungles like this. Some of them may have become sunken.
Were they infested by green dragons?
Potentially, yeah.
Uh,
So in the door we go. Let's go see where we're headed.
21 investigation for traps inside the door.
For traps specifically, no, you don't seem to find anything. So once you get into the door, there's a hallway leading straight ahead of you. Stone, some torches along the way.
May I suggest that the others of you look around as well?
All right.
I guess we
will-
can go. I guess we can go and look around for traps or looking for something.
Something what?
I am more focusing on less on the traps themselves and more I am looking at sort of what the structure of the temple is.
Okay.
Like any sort of artwork, any sort of flair to the structure.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
14.
Okay. You kind of see what you would almost expect to see. There are a lot of serpent designs. It's definitely very focused on that. Carvings and statuary. Right at the entrance of the door is on. I think that's on your left hand side. There are a pair of serpents that are looking toward each other. And all along the hall there are just other carvings. Those are statues. The rest is more carvings as you go along the hallway.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna check for traps as well.
Okay.
14.
You don't seem to find anything.
The more
I guess I'll check for traps as well.
Okay.
Hey, it wasn't a bad idea. 16.
Still don't seem to find anything.
Yeah.
Once I'm done looking for traps, and I notice that the other two are also doing exactly what I just did,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to transition into looking for secret doors, concealed rocks, that kind of thing.
Okay. Where are you looking specifically?
Well, the first place to look would probably be those two large.
Give me a roll.
serpent statues.
19.
Our non-rogue bard seems to have found something that looks like it's a passageway. Sort of the lines in the wall between the two snakes that looks like it can be opened.
Did anybody else find anything? Because I found nothing.
How far along the hallway are you guys looking?
I mean, I would have gone to a different area that clearly than the other two to check and just make sure that, you know, up a little further or whatever was good. But
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not going to check the exact same spot that Ben just checked. But
Okay, assuming that this hallway is about 50 feet long,
What's
I'm
at
probably
the
about
end of the
10 feet.
hallway?
I'm probably about 10 or
A
20
wall.
feet ahead.
It's just a dead stop wall.
No, it actually turns a corner and will continue on further, but
So it's a corner, not a wall.
yeah, it's a corner.
Right. I'm just gonna try and figure out how to open this passageway.
Okay.
How do you want me to do that?
Investigation again should be fine.
All right. 17.
You think you might be able to get it open, but it's being a little bit tricky. So you've found some joints where you might be able to pop them open, but it seems like it's been here so long that it's difficult to get it jiggered.
Difficult as in heavy, or difficult as in it's stuck?
Stuck.
Stuck by what?
Age, dust, crumbling infrastructure.
All right, so then while they're all checking further down the hallway, I cast prestidigitation to clean up all the dust.
Okay.
And then try again.
Okay, roll again.
That's a natural 19.
The prestidigitation did you good. You're able to pick what seemed to be the locks on it and get the door open.
Huh.
It leads into another corridor that looks vaguely similar
Do
to
they
this one.
they're going to hear that door opening, obviously.
Oh, what would we roll for that if we
How far ahead
Well,
of you?
I can't make it stealthy, so
I mean, it would probably echo. This is a stone
Yeah, that's what I'm
temple, but
saying.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
chances are pretty good you would hear something.
All right. I guess we could just I'm gonna mosey my way back into the big room where the double snakes are.
huh.
Hey, looks like you got the wait, there was a door there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right.
Yep.
Well, do we want to go this way, or there's a corridor on the other side? Oh, this might have stuff. I like stuff.
Stuff. Before we go too much further, how much further down the hall were you, Grocto?
I was probably about 10 or 15 feet ahead.
Okay, can you roll an investigation check?
It was a 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oof.
there are some snakes. How about
I'm gonna turn around and head back.
all right, Hot C, what are you doing?
Sort of lost in his own thoughts.
Mm.
He's just wandered down the hall, tracing the carvings of the snakes.
And when you get about halfway down the corridor, you might notice there are a couple more statues like the ones at the beginning.
And they're on one wall facing each other like this,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I'll sort of run my hand along the carving and sort of brush at the dust that's covering them to get a better look at the carvings.
Okay. Roll investigation. As with the beginning of the hallway or beginning of the corridor, there seems to be another entrance here.
Then I will start pressing at the walls to try to see if it will open.
You're just pushing on him.
Yep.
Is he within sight?
Yeah, he would be. He'd be about 25 feet down the hall.
I'll just be like, point to the large opening.
All right. Oh, hey, secret tunnels. Cool. I will come back down the hallway and peer down into the tunnel. Not before I take my sort of my utility knife, and I'll put a little scratch in the middle of the space between those two snakes to remind us that there's a secret door there.
Okay.
And then I'll go back and join the rest, or at least join Thorson there, and peer down the hallway
Okay.
to see what's what.
All right. Well, this hallway is. So it's about 25 feet long. It ends in another corner. But there's the only thing that you really see are more of the snake carving, like the carvings. You don't see any of the statues around here.
So just more of the same.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just like a dead end.
No. It I'm sorry. It's actually longer than that. Let me. Okay, so this is another 50-foot corridor, and it ends in another corner. So it kind of looks like there's, if as you find it, there's a path that goes around the outside of the temple. You that would be a sort of a natural assumption.
Okay.
And it's closed off by these secret doors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or at least this side of it is.
So I scratch a mark into the wall. To indicate that we've been through this opening.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of let the two larger gentlemen carry on down the corridor, doing trap-based detection with constitution-based trap detection, and I'm going to be on the lookout for more of these concealed entrances and exits.
Okay.
We're going down the main hallway or this
side one?
The side one. I am yeah. I'll follow down this side hallway. Also keep an eye out for the specific pair of snakes that seems to represent a secret door here, letting the rest of the crew know that I found about halfway down the main hallway when we came in, there was another snakes, and it felt like another secret door further up that main hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right. So are you two checking for traps then? Is that the Grocto and Baritone?
I guess so. I mean, I just keep looking around.
I mean, they're
everything.
big burly men with lots of hit points, so even if they don't find them, they're going to find the traps.
Right. I mean, you
Constitution-based trap detection.
yeah. So let's see. Let's roll investigation. Probably about every 10 feet.
I rolled a 22 to just to really be on the lookout for more secret doors.
Get our trap detections there.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, but I have a -1 in investigation, so that is a 1.
Well, yeah, Barator definitely doesn't find anything. Grokto doesn't seem to be locating anything of great concern. So let's do the next 10 feet.
That was a natural one.
I rolled a 6.
All right. You don't seem to find anything. Your caution is, if you're continuing on, that is up to you.
Nah, I'm not continuing on.
You're just gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not finding anything here,
I mean,
guys.
yeah, we've
like,
gone about 20 feet each.
You've gone
so-
20 feet, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's still 30 more feet to go.
All right, well, I'll keep going then.
All right, cool.
And that's just until we get to the corner.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay, you don't seem to find anything in the next group.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
As someone who is getting incredibly bored,
Aw.
is there a reason for us to be testing every 10 feet, or can we just check corridor by corridor?
If you want to check the whole corridor, I'm fine with that.
All right.
So we'll just do this last one here, or are you guys satisfied with?
I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Mm.
All right. As you get down toward the end of this corridor, you spot the snake statues again.
And with my 22, sorry, did I find a door there?
Yes.
Now, is this door leading towards the interior or to the exterior of the...
Interior.
Okay. Is it... So the footprint of this thing square is what?
It's about 50 by 50.
50 by 50. All right.
Yeah.
So it is probable that the other one that Jordan found and this one lead to the same place.
Probable,
Right.
but maybe in different ways. Like you
Right.
don't know what's down the interior.
So I voiced this to the rest of the party. Do we think that we should just go into the middle, or should we clear the outside?
I would think that going through the middle makes more sense because it doesn't really feel that there's going to be anything on the outside. So
I think middle is the way to go here.
You tell me I'm good with whatever you guys decide.
If they want to go into the center, they can.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang back and let them sort of dictate. This does seem to be a place that Heartsey knows more about than any of the rest of us.
All right.
Yeah, I think rather than going all the way around the outside, it's more about getting into the middle of whatever this temple is. So let's pop open this new door we've got here. And is this door would be on our right hand side, correct?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, we'll open the door.
Okay. Give it a good old investigation to figure out how to get it open.
$14.
Looks like it's pretty much like the last door where there's trigger accesses that are cruddy and old and could probably do with some cleaning to get them open.
brush away whatever grime or whatever I can access and try again.
Okay.
Like even if I have to pull my scimitar out or my utility knife out and
Give it a
reach
little
into the
work.
mechanism and scrape some of the dirt clean.
Yeah. All right, give me another roll.
Any sort of benefit in the fact that I now know where the mechanisms are.
Yeah, go ahead and take advantage on that. And that you've cleaned it up some.
Cool. 5.
Can I just reach over and click it open?
Yes.
That's what I was.
Since you opened the first one, you knew you knew all about that. So
Do I have
no problem.
advantage since I know about the first one?
Absolutely.
Investigation or sleight of hand?
Investigation.
22.
Yeah, he reaches open and just kind of pushes it open in front of you. As this door opens, you experience a blast of heat. Very, very hot air.
Gonna be like, don't worry about it. You loosened it up for me.
Very, very hot air, and it is definitely much brighter in here as there seems to be a large pool of lava.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, well.
There is a small pathway, where the door is to the other wall there, and then the rest of the room is most of the rest of the room is lava, and then there's another pathway on the other side. So you got to figure out how to get through this.
How big is the room?
Let's see. It's about 15 feet. Is that right?
15 feet by 15 feet.
Hold on.
We've already established that this tower is effectively a TARDIS.
Yeah, it's it's a pocket universe. Who knows how big anything is? It's 15 feet long and about
Shit, I don't have flight unlocked yet.
yeah. It seems a little wide. Maybe about 10 feet wide.
And how big is the jump?
The jump would be probably about 10 feet. So I mean, if you want to try it, you certainly could.
Really? It's only 10 feet?
I mean, it seems like it should be bigger than that, but if I keep the map dimensions.
The real question is, what are the specific rules about jumping again?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Is there anything like any kind of long item, like a piece of wood or something like that, that's around that I could try to lay across it?
You only have what you brought with you as far as that goes.
But there's like nothing laying down on the there's nothing in the.
There are from the ceiling. There are ropes hanging down with large boulders attached to them. So,
all right, so jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump. When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 foot on foot immediately before the jump, which we can do. We have the corridor.
No, because you have the path. I wish we were using D20 or something so I could draw it. So you've got the door here.
Yeah.
And there's basically a narrow strip going this way.
Yeah.
And the lava is this way.
How wide is the hallway?
The narrow strip's only about 3 feet.
But how wide is the hallway?
How far down the hallway did we come?
Oh, that you came a long way, but you would
Right, so
have
we
to
can.
turn a
We can.
corner.
It doesn't say you have to move the distance in a straight line. It just says you
Oh,
have to
okay.
move 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Kind of weird, but you would have to go around a corner. So,
All right. So anyone with strength 10 or above can make this jump. Anyone with strength 10 or below, namely me, has to make an athletics or acrobatics check to get across it.
Well, then I would make the jump because my strength is higher than 10.
yeah, I can make the jump too.
How tall is the ceiling here?
it's a pretty good height. Maybe your standard sort of 10 feet. But again, there's no, I'm sorry, it'd be about
Oh.
20 feet. But then again, there's the ropes with the boulders hanging on them.
How high up are they?
Those are about 10 feet up. So
Is it big enough for someone to ride on horseback?
poor horse.
I'll just make the
No?
jump.
Yeah.
I'll just make the jump.
Alright.
Plus 5 to my acrobatics check. I'll be fine. Especially if one of you takes the help action.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I can help you too.
that means it gives me advantage, and my lowest dice was a 17. So
So I think you made the jump.
Mhm.
23 to cross the river of lava, and the others can just make it without even trying.
Yep, because I have a 16.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard yours. Okay. So you all just decided to jump across.
I
That works.
was just, if necessary, I was going to turn into a horse, and someone because riding horse has a strength the same. Has the exact same strength I do, but I can also have the potential of holding people on me.
Okay, so we see this weird
Because
trail of people
druid.
run and turn and then turn again and jump. All right. So as you land on the other side, which again is fairly narrow strip, but you apparently made it, so it's all good. What you see to your what you see, well, if you're facing this way, what you see to your right is a wall, and what you see to the left is a little piece of corridor that is ended by the same pair of snake statues.
It's the snake statues then.
Yep.
What's the other way?
A wall. It looks like it's the wall to the corridor,
Right.
the main one outside.
All right.
That would be a reasonable guess, at least.
Okay. So we seem to be corkscrewing into the center of this thing, basically. Is
Yeah,
what-
it seems that way.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Same for us. Do we even need to check for these doors at this point?
You pretty sure there's a door there. Whether or not you want to check for traps is up to you.
19.
For traps? Or
Yes.
for there seems to be some floor triggers in this short distance of corridor.
Well, then I'm going to disarm them.
Okay.
I don't think anyone else here has thieves' tools.
Nope.
Sleight of hand on that?
Yeah.
23.
23. You disable the triggers and
What
some
were they
axes.
triggers for?
I was just about to tell you.
Okay.
Some axes swing down harmlessly in front of you.
Like hanging
come
off
to a stop.
ropes?
Yeah. Well, they've got a swing mechanism up in the ceiling.
Right. So there's like metal bars that have the axes on the end.
Yeah.
How are the axes attached to the metal bars?
With a wooden
Right, but are they like tied on, bolted on?
oh yeah, they'd be tied on.
I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
Just cut the ropes with my dagger as I pass, and I take them.
So you got a couple big axes now. Go ahead and add them to your inventory.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something. All right.
So that's all the corridor. That's the corridor clear.
Yes, that is the
Okay.
corridor clear.
I'll let you guys worry about the door at this point. I've been.
All right, I
let's-
guess we'll mosey our way to the door and get it open.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and do your investigation to open the door. Whoever's trying to work on it.
Hasty, right? Because this is his thing. He should be.
Like, I'm going to be honest with you at this point. Do we even need to roll to open these doors? We know where the triggers are.
We've opened like 3 of
We've
them. at this
opened
point.
like 4 of them at this point.
That's fair. So whoever wants to open the door, open the door.
My hand is
think-
permanently on my crossbow, by the way.
I think Barator was the one right at the door. So
Hmm.
All right, yeah, I'll open it up.
Okay. So once you get the door open, it leads into a circular room. This seems to be what you would believe is the center of the temple. In the middle of the circular room is a pedestal with a statue on it, and the statue looks strangely like Hatzi's partner. So very much in the same style. If Hatzi would like to describe this person.
it's what is the material of
Stone.
gray stone, black stone, sulfurous stone,
Greystone.
gray stone. Okay. The statue would be a man who looks, or at least as far as you can tell, masculine. Who looks very similar to Hatzi. Maybe some more prominent muscles, musculature. Where Hatzi wears leathers and a kilt, sort of more suited towards a more free-flowing form of life. The statue here is wearing almost like just the boots and thigh guards of plate armor, and then like a leather harness with pauldrons. More typical barbarian or a warrior of ferocity than someone else, like than a yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that. But
Big and strong.
yeah, big, strong, and I don't know how they're posed because it's more of what Amy would have. But
Mhm.
yeah, he would be more he would be posed, however, there.
Yeah. So it's basically just standing there. It's sort of a heroic pose where, one hand is there and the other hand is held out like this with fingers slightly curved. And he's got a very serious stare on his face. But before we go any further, I think this is probably a good time to take a break.
Ooh.
Ooh, dun dun dun. So we're going to take a short break for about 5 minutes. Those of you who are watching live will be back soon. And those of you catching us on YouTube, see you in a minute.
In part 2.
Hello and welcome back to part 2. You just left us where we were standing in the center of a ancient temple looking at a stone statue. What's up, guys?
Is there anything beyond it just being my partner? Is there anything noticeable about the statue here that a perception check may or may not help me with?
You might want to make a perception check.
23.
23. You notice it might be holding something in its outstretched hand.
Well then, let us go. Let us go look at what's in its hand.
All right, what you doing?
Hmm.
Are you climbing up there? Are you
Getting as whatever level I need to see what's in its hand.
all right? As soon as you get up to what you to get up to it, you basically have to touch it in order to haul yourself up there. You might catch a glimpse of the golden ring that you have been searching for. However, as soon as you see it, the fingers close like this, and everyone roll initiatives.
Golden ring or wooden ring?
Oh, was it wooden? I'm sorry, wooden. It was the ring you're looking for. Or it looks like the ring that you're looking for.
Win.
Of course, it's too easy.
No. Oof.
My initiative's at 20 right now.
Okay.
17.
I rolled a 7.
10.
Is there a standard initiative if it doesn't actually say?
What do you mean?
Dexterity.
Oh, dexterity? Okay.
You roll your
Um,
dexterity.
All right.
Technically, it's a dexterity ability check. So anything you might have bonuses to ability checks for.
All right. So as this thing moves, you Thorson, you were not stealthed at this point, were you?
No.
Okay. Grokto has the first attack as you see it move.
Well, what's attacking us? We don't even. I don't. Is it the statue is attacking us?
Yes,
or-
the
I
statue
believe
just
so.
started moving.
All right. Well, if it's not attacking me yet, I'm not going to attack it. So I'm just going to kind of just stand ready with my axe out, and just in case it decides to swim.
You're holding an action.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Between Barator and Thorson, who has the higher dex?
My dex is 20.
Oh, I got 19.
Okay, so we have Thorson up first.
All right. I am going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can't do that. I'm not a rogue yet. All right. I'm going to use my move action to get as far away from it as possible, putting Grokto and Barator in between us.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold an action.
Okay.
Which is if it attacks or swings before anyone else gets an action, I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so Barator, you're up next.
All right. I will bonus action Giant's Might, which I'll have I get large, I become large size. I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay.
And once on each of my turns, if one of my attacks with a weapon or unarmed strike, it can deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target on hit. And I'm going to hold action after that to, if he does anything crazy.
Okay.
So I just kind of wanted to get big first.
Rah!
Get swole.
Yeah,
Stupid size.
It's a shame I can't be like Colossus and you know, get big like that and get like kind of armor and stuff like that.
Oh, we can find a way to make this happen.
All right. Unfortunately, because Hotzi is actually kind of standing on the statue, it's going to make its first attack against him.
Which
And-
my
Triggers.
trigger.
Right. So is starting to swing toward Hotzi.
All right. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire in a cube behind it, so it only hits the statue. So if it would kindly make a dexterity saving throw, and I will be very surprised if a large thing made out of stone has a high dexterity.
No, but it does have magic resistance, so I get
Magic
advantage.
resistance is damage against resistance is against damage, isn't it?
Yes.
So it has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
So this was a dex check.
Dex save, yep.
So 17.
Hey, you pass.
All right. So it continues to do a slam attack against Hotzi. Let's see.
Is Shield of Faith a reaction?
Ooh. Better hope it be. Do you already have that up?
I don't have Shield of Faith as a spell prepared anyway. Cool.
Okay. All right. So the first slam is 28.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, I might have picked something a little too hard. Take. I feel kind of bad about this. Take 17 damage from the first slam.
All right.
And he's got a second slam. You know, is there one of you guys standing nearby?
Nope.
No, it is literally just me. It is fine.
Literally just you. Okay, so let's go roll for its second slam, I guess. Oh, that's better. 14.
To hit, still hits.
It still hits. My God, you're soft.
Druid.
15 damage.
I'm going to use my protective field.
Mm-hmm.
It allows me to reduce that by 1d6.
Okay. Just against you or against everybody?
Again, no. I can use my reaction to reduce damage against someone within like 60 feet of me.
Oh, okay.
And I reduce that by 6.
Okay.
Cool.
That make
Sure.
you feel a little less healthy. All right, next up is Hotsy.
All right, give me 1 sec. I need to check on my starry form here real quick. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And basically move out of his reach.
Good idea.
And then I'm going to bonus action take starry form of the chalice, which my body sort of fades away from a physical appearance, not a physical appearance, but like meat and bones and flesh, to turn into almost a greenish nebulous look. And the constellation that looks like a magic cup hovers above my head.
Okay.
As I step away.
Cool. All right, back to the top of the order with Grokto.
Am I in his reach right now?
The room isn't very big, so if you're in the room, yes.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna swing at it.
Wait, you said it was like a 30-foot room.
No.
Yeah. Well, when you asked if anybody else was close enough, we all said that I was the only one that was within melee. Yeah. Everyone else would have to move in a step or two closer.
Okay, that's fair. We'll stick with that. So if you need to move,
so you've disengaged from it, right? So it can't really hit you at the moment, can it?
No. I have moved far enough away.
If it moves, it can hit him.
Yes, but I have moved far enough away that it can't just start smacking me again.
Okay. Trying to decide whether to engage with it or to stay disengaged with it.
Rage and engage.
Barbarian, rage and engage.
Yeah, all right, that's what I'm gonna do.
You just saw the druid get smacked.
Yeah. I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna try to fuck it.
Okay.
You are attacking with advantage.
So 21.
Strength. You actually miss.
What the
Wait,
hell?
back the fuck up.
Yeah.
21 misses.
Unless they already added in the strength to that.
You don't add
Yeah.
strength to your armor class.
Oh, I thought. Oh, what's that
No.
strength?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
oof.
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You hit then. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
For some
Sheesh.
reason, I was. Yeah, you hit.
I
Woo,
was,
good
I was
God.
gonna say, Christ.
Like that's god tier encounters have higher than 20 armor class in 5th edition.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was adding to the armor class.
I whack it for 15 damage.
All right.
You get your second attack.
Yeah. That one is also a 21.
Also hits.
And that time it does 6 damage.
Okay.
You roll a 1.
No, a 2.
Close enough. Team 2.
It's 1d12 plus 4.
All right. Next we have Thorson.
All right. I'ma shoot it.
Okay. With what?
My hand crossbow.
Okay. So a physical crossbow or a crystal arrow.
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 20 damage.
Okay.
I'm then going to use crossbow mastery, make an attack with my other hand. 19
That hits.
for a further 18 damage.
Okay.
I'm then going to action surge
Okay.
and attack a third time.
Ooh.
For hitting 18
Hits.
for 21 damage.
You did some damage there. It's not gonna like that. All right, Baratur.
All right. Weird question.
Weird answer.
How big is it? Like, because my thought is I kind of want to run up and just grab its leg and then use my strength to try to trip it. Is that possible? Even though because I'm large size now?
I think it's reasonable to do.
All right, cool. So that's what I'd like to do. I want to run up, I want to grapple it, and I want to basically sweep the leg so it can fall on its ass.
Yeah. Roll
How
it.
much damage did you do, Matt?
Not
I think
much.
21.
Total? So this thing's taken 75 damage.
Something like that.
All right.
Sorry, I'm only keeping track of what it is, where it's at.
So, let me see. Grapple's a contested strength check, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Or yeah.
All right. Got advantage on that.
Ooh.
It would also, a grapple would be an athletics check.
Okay, athletics check.
You have
But
to
I
add
do
your
strength.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
To add your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
If you're proficient in athletics.
Let's see. That would be 26.
That actually you managed to grapple him.
Cool. All right. Let me see.
So that just makes it so he can't go anywhere, right?
Correct.
Right. So
Do the double leg.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So if I accident surge, I can just do the shove action to knock him on his ass. Right? Does that works, right?
Yeah, if you were to spend your action surge to do that.
I might think about that.
What I would recommend you do, Jamie, is after this, do some Googling about how to play a grapple build. Because there's very specific things you're supposed to do to make it effective.
Okay. All right, I got you.
Like you're supposed to like pull them to the ground, don't let them move, give everyone advantage, like that kind of thing.
Right. All right.
Okay, so
Well,
you're good.
For right now, I have him grappled and everything. So, yeah, I guess I'll hold him while y'all are gonna beat the crap out of him.
A punch
Now,
isn't the same thing.
we get advantage on that on our attacks?
You were anyway because of fairy
Well, yeah,
fire.
I mean I was anyway, but do the other two? While he's in,
Everyone gets advantage while he's under the effect of fairy fire.
Oh, okay.
The dex was just for him to take damage from it, if I remember.
No, the way it's weird because the way it's worded, right, is the way it's worded is each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in a blue, green, violet light of your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Full stop. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Full stop. Next paragraph. Any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So the way it's written, the dexterity saving throw is to make it glow light.
Fine.
Okay.
So
a punch and a slam are very different things, right?
Depends on the wording of the ability.
Yeah, it just says slam.
Then that's an unarmed attack, so that would count as a punch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's going to swing at this guy who's grappling him.
Okay.
Ooh. That probably doesn't hit. Yeah. The first one does not hit.
Oh, okay.
The second one, what is that? 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the roll to knock this dude prone?
No, it was just grapple, wasn't it?
He said he wanted to sweep the leg.
Oh,
did you actually do that?
I just grappled him for now. I didn't go through for the sweep. Yeah, that was my bad.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll get through this.
18 damage.
Ouch. Fuck.
All right. Back to Grokto.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was going to say, how's it back to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I skipped you. Back to Hotsy.
Okay. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at level 1. 4 hit points. But because I am in my
Grail form.
my chalice form. How much damage did you take, Jamie?
18.
No, I'm using it on myself.
Sucker.
So another 5 healing to myself from my chalice form. Cool. So basically, what it says is anytime I use a spell using a spell slot to restore hit points to a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet of me can regain hit points equal to D8 plus my wisdom modifier. So,
So
sorry, Jamie. No,
Okay.
because I was down to what I was down to under 20 in my hit and from the first round of pummeling. I'll come back around to you here in a second.
Okay. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, now to Grokto.
I'm gonna hit the shit out of it again.
You're muted, dude.
Huh?
Keep
No,
going.
he's not.
So hold on here. That is a 13.
That with advantage?
Yes.
Jesus.
That is a miss.
Bitch. I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a fucking 8.
Mm. All right. Do you only have one hit?
It's 2
no.
attacks.
Yeah, I can. That is a 19.
That hits.
$14.
Okie dokie. Thorson.
Can I see the ring?
Its hand is closed, so no.
I'm just gonna fucking shoot it.
Okay. You did pretty good with shooting it last time.
Yeah, I would say.
First one is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is woohoo, nat 20.
Woo!
God, I love advantage. All right, so the first one is 20 points of damage.
All right.
And then the second one, I am going to spend a psionic dice to add an additional d6 damage.
It's damage. It's got a damage immunity against psychic. So I don't know if I don't.
I'm just gonna. I'm reading the skill now.
Okay.
Well, it's a good job it does force damage.
Okay.
Basically, the idea is I grab the bolt and throw it harder.
Okay. That's fair.
So I shoot the first one, I then take the second one, like lay it across my arm. Just I've got the shield in this hand, and then like, poof, and I just focus. So, do you want me to roll 2 sets of dice or roll my dice and double the amount?
Nah, roll and double.
Okay. That's a 6 and a 4, doubled to 10, doubled to 20, plus my sharpshooter is 35 from that attack.
All right. You done?
What do you mean, am I done? I've done 100 points of damage to this fucking thing.
Is that it? Come on. No, do you have anything else to...
How much can this shit take? Jesus.
You'll know
Well,
when you know.
I'm going to assume that it's taking half damage because it can only be affected by magical weaponry. I'm going to assume, but even if not, it's... Are we at least knocking chunks out of this thing?
Oh yeah, it's not looking very healthy,
All
to
right.
be honest.
Can I say I was aiming for the arm that was holding the ring?
It's kind of after the fact.
All right, that's
but
fine.
Yeah. If you had said it before, I would have allowed it. Yes.
All right, cool.
All right, Beartor.
All right. Since I still got him grappled,
I'm going to
roll a
look
D-
over at Barator. Sorry, I'm not done yet. I'm going to use my bonus action, look over at Barator, and give him a wink, and give him Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, nice.
So for some point in the next 10 minutes, you can add a D6 to like a skill check.
Okay. All right. Since I've got him grappled, I'm gonna bop him in the head with my head. No, I'm gonna bop him in the leg with my head. That makes no sense. 4 damage to him. And
Oh, did you roll to hit?
No, that's no. That's my
He has an ability that he can.
Oh, you could just do it. Okay.
Yeah, I
like,
just do it.
Like he's got someone in a bear hug.
Okay.
Mhm. Just free damage. I just bop him in the back of the head or whatever. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, since he's looking the worst for wears, I'm gonna definitely try to sweep the leg this time.
Fucking German suplex that shit.
I mean, I'd like to do what is it off of Final Fantasy 3?
Just shoot a double leg.
Yeah, that's true. I could. Well, I already got one leg, so I could just mosey onto the other leg and just. So, yes, I would like to knock him down, which is a shove action. Is that correct?
I think it might just be a continuation of your grapple. You just make another
Strength check.
make another opposed athletics check
Okay.
to him.
Let's see. Since I'm still under Giant's Might, that still would be the advantage, right?
Well, you would still have the advantage from the fairy fire, isn't it? Or is that on just
Very far is on attack rolls.
on attack? Okay.
But you do have Bardic Inspiration.
That's true.
You do. Oh, that's attack rolls. Oh, that's only if you have the grappler feet. Got it.
Let's see. That's another 23 opposed athletics check.
You managed to take it down.
Hey, we did it.
Well, you got it on the floor.
Oh yeah, that's true. The hard part's already been done. It just needed to be knocked down.
Ugh.
So since he's on the ground, well, I guess I could just lay on top of him, right?
I mean, technically you are because you were still grappled with him.
Yeah. So I will do something, however, just on the off chance. I will hold on. Oh, that's a bonus action. I'm gonna use second wind because I don't have a lot of health left. And it'd be a definite shame if I got bopped in the head and yeah.
Excuse you.
Let's see. That's
None of the
6.
rest of them could hear that because I muted my microphone.
That is 6 from the second wind. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, I guess that's all me then.
Okay, Golem falls down. It is prone now, so fun for that. But instead of trying to swing at you, it looks over at Thorson. It gives it a stare. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Boom, 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 boom. +4, so 21.
Ah, you survive. You are not halved in speed and stuff. It tried to slow you. It really should have tried that earlier, but still.
So I give it a moment. Like it looks up at me, and it gives me that stare, and I just look at it, and I'm like,
Yes, entangle the ranged DPS. Please do.
All right. So that guy, Hotsy.
Cool. We are going to Thorn Whip the golem with a delicious critical.
Is that piercing or slashing?
It is piercing damage, yes.
All right. It has an immunity to piercing damage.
Well, shit.
Though I guess that would have counted for the arrows too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so screw that. There were probably other things that it had immunities to as well, but
Does it have an immunity to or a resistance to? Also, technically, it's a magical attack.
yeah. Well, it has immunities to poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Well, this is a magical attack
Okay.
and
because this is a spell.
technically minor magical attacks.
Okay, that's fair. Really, we
Uh,
just want to keep going. We don't want to be lasting forever against this guy who can smash the heck out of you.
9 damage,
9 damage? Okay.
and I'm going to neglect to do the pull action.
Okay.
On it, and as a bonus action, we will healing word ye old grappler
Bless you.
for 6, and where's the other D8? For a grand total of 13.
Cool. Thank you there, sir. Feeling much more healthier.
All right. Back around to Grokto.
Right. Please let me friggin' hit him this time.
aim for the arm that has the ring in it.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hit him because it's a 20, so I assume that hits him.
That hits?
Not a natural 20, but 20 with the
Mhm.
Well, don't
Dirty
forget he's
20.
knocked prone, so you have advantage on him, right?
Had advantage
Well-
anyway because of fairy fire.
Oh, yeah,
and
that too.
that was with the advantage. That was the second roll.
Ah, okay.
9. So 13 on that one.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
Mr. Grokto,
Yeah.
how would you like to do this?
Well, I mean, since clearly he doesn't want anyone to get the ring in his hand, I'm cutting his fucking hand off.
With your fists?
No,
Or-
it's
or
Got
what
a
are you
big
hitting at?
fucking axe.
Oh,
yeah,
you've
I've
got an
a
axe.
great
Okay.
axe. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fucking chop his fucking hand off.
All right. Well, you take a swing. You it's nice and clean. The hand goes, and the golem goes, ooh," and it lies still. It shatters into pieces, including the hand, which shattered over, against the wall.
I will immediately mage hand the ring into my hand.
Okay. You get the ring. Does Hotsy have anything to say about that?
I mean, do I notice that he's mage handed the ring?
Oh
Roll
yeah, I'm
for-
just.
yeah.
Oh,
And I'm holding it so you all can like it's in my hand so you can all see it, and I've got my crossbow at the golem. Like it's just it was quite clearly an act to get it away from the golem rather than to try and steal it.
got
Like,
it.
there's no deception. There's no like
Oh.
I've been calling out, get the ring out of its hand. So like it's just like you're not getting
Oh.
it back, you son of a bitch.
I
What the fuck was
Should
that?
that is an excellent question. I don't know. It was a statue that was my partner. And while I'm saying this, I'm going to use my last spell slots to cure myself. And why can I never remember Barator? So 5 plus 9 is 14, and Barator is 17 hit points. Barator.
Ooh, nice. Back to full health. Thank you there, sir.
So yeah, I don't know that was a golem carved to look like my partner, and it held the ring that he gave me that this coyote stole from me, and what I'm here to collect. And I'll sort of just
So
nod.
was that
and-
thing your partner?
I hope not. Looks like it.
Was your
Excellent
partner like
facsimile.
was your partner like 15 feet tall?
No, he was not. But who knows what magic can do. And I'll sort of nod at Barator, who I'm assuming at this point is kind of coming down from his giant growth
Yeah,
at this point.
covered in dust from the golem. Well, guys, that was like, that was as I'm coming down from being all big and stuff. That was something else. Whoa. I hope this isn't gonna be happening all the time.
I would fear that this was not a unique circumstance to our being here.
All right. Well, I don't know what else. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here, right? I guess we might need to mosey back. Is there a way to get back easy and miss all jumping over lava and stuff?
There's the doorway that goes out into the lava room that you know about. There are 3 other doors that are, again, flanked by the stake statues, but they are closed. So you would have to choose a direction.
Can I search the room for like treasure and stuff or anything that might be hidden?
I'm gonna give
That could be of
Heartsy
use to us?
I'm gonna give Heartsy the ring and use the help action with so that Grokdo can search.
Okay.
What am I rolling here?
Investigation
Investigation.
with advantage.
Alright. So I rolled a 14 minus 1, 13.
It doesn't. I mean, you kind of look around. The pedestal is still there, and that's about it as far as like, other than snake decorations.
I'm
That's
gonna give
about
it a
all.
go as well.
Okay.
I'll help him so that he can get advantage.
All right. The first one was a natural 3. So the advantage gives me 18, 23.
23. If you take a close look at the pedestal, you'll see that there's a switch was sitting about right. It would have been in between the statue's feet. So it just looks like a button.
Is it red?
No.
Does it say "do not press"?
Yes. No, it doesn't say anything. It's just sitting there in the middle.
Hatsy. You seem to be the brains of this operation.
I seem to be something.
Bonk, and I point out the button.
Anything particularly unusual about the button as I'm looking at it?
No, it's just right in the center. Again, it would have been in between where the statue's feet were attached to the pedestal.
Oh. There's only one thing for it.
Check it for traps.
Yeah. We'll do a quick investigation to see any traps for 16.
And a 21.
And a 21? Yeah, as far as you can tell, it seems to be untrapped.
Then let's push the button.
You pushing it first?
Yeah.
You disappear.
Oh, Jesus.
Anybody else?
All right. I guess I'll go through and press the button too.
You disappear. Poof.
Get
Anybody
whisked
else?
away.
I look at Ben and I'm like, what do we do?
Ben's not there. No.
I mean, you know what I mean. Or Snorton.
How heavy does the button look?
Heavy? Not very heavy
Could
at
my
all.
mage hand move it?
Well, I mean, it's attached to the pedestal.
No, but like if press it, could I press it with the mage hand?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
I look at Grokdo and be like, click with the mage hand.
Does Mage Hand have kind of a radius on it or anything?
Mage Hand is a cantrip.
Uh-huh.
It says Spectral Fountain Hand point you to the range. The hand vanishes if ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast the spell again. Use your action to control the hand, to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item, and it can't move or carry more than 10 pounds. That's all it says.
Okay, so since you can use it within 30 feet, once you push the button, both you and Grokto disappear. And all 4 of you are back in the door room.
Like the front door?
No, where the 4 doors are.
Oh.
And the where the green one was, it's sealed up. It's just blank wall now.
Interesting.
Well. That was a fun, jaunty romp.
I mean, I guess.
May I venture to say, no offense to you guys, but you look like you've been beat up quite a bit. Maybe we should go down the hall into the room that's only got one entrance and let you guys rest up for a bit.
Oh, no, abs 100%. I could use a good night's sleep before we try anything similar to that again.
Yeah. because we don't even know if the rest of the rooms are going to get harder. So I'm down to
One quick question. I think you've answered this, but I don't remember. Was that like the first door in the line, kind of like?
It was, but that's just because that's the random one you chose.
No, I
Remember,
understand.
what
but-
order are they in? Is the
Yeah, it's the green, the blue and yellow, the black, and the red. So
Okay.
yes, it was the first on that side.
Gotcha.
just a cursory look over the doors. We know the blue and the yellow one has the coin. The black one has what? Would the dagger fit in it, or would this little ruby?
It looks like it probably. Well, I mean, if you take a look at it, it looks like it probably would fit the ruby,
Okay, and then the red one would be the dagger.
the dagger.
Okay, cool.
all right.
So you're going into the next room to take a rest, then?
We're
Yeah.
going back
Yes.
into the room that had like the fighting pit and the
Yeah.
throne and everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna make camp for the night.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm guessing you're going to try and guard the doorway.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
I'll take the second watch.
I'll take third watch.
Okay.
And I'll close the night out.
And by then, everyone should have all their spell slots and everything back, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
that's a long rest.
Yep. I am going to Roscoe, that's enough. I'm going to take some time, and on my armor, I'm going to etch a frost rune on so that I can use it tomorrow.
Probably do that while you're on watch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And time doesn't really seem to have much meaning in here, so you just kind of have to guess at how long you're resting and taking watches and stuff. Whatever works for you, really.
Well, that leaves the question of which one we're going in next.
I would say we go
Let's go in order.
in order now. So we take the blue and yellow one.
All right.
Now, is this something you want to do now, or do you want to save it?
I mean,
for
we can start now.
We can start now. Okay.
All right.
I've still
All
got
right.
45 minutes for you to get offline, so.
I take my coin. I walk up to the door, insert said coin inside said door, and
Watch
We'll
what
s-
happens.
Is it
Yep.
like a coin, as in like you put it in like a coin op?
Yeah, it seems to
arcade,
have a
or
coin
is it
slot.
like
Yeah,
you put it in like a medallion sort of thing?
more like a coin slot.
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, so you put in the coin, and at the spot where you would assume the Lucador's mouth would be, the coin falls down and seems to multiply into more coins. So it's almost like a slot machine that you've just won a thing. Not that they have much value, but it starts to multiply and it fills up through the door, and the door shatters into coins, which then fade away into the ground, and the door is open.
Darn it. Free money.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm heading in.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm gonna go in with them.
Well,
Okay.
once he crosses, what do we see?
You see him go into the dark.
But we don't see anything like they all saw the jungle behind me when they.
Not this time.
Oh. Well.
Can we communicate across?
You could try.
I mean,
That means no.
Well, I mean, you shout out.
yeah. So,
Okay.
what do you see?
Go ahead and answer.
We're not seeing anything yet.
Nope.
Oh.
He doesn't actually see anything.
I'm still walking.
You don't get a sense of fear or anything like that. It's just dark around you.
I just
And I
see
know you have
darkness.
dark vision. Yeah, you you see darkness.
So definitely, if I can't see, it's just dark.
I step through.
Okay. Is everybody through?
I take the hide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
23.
Okay. The moment all of you are through, Barator, you find yourself seated up on a high dais.
Oh, huh?
Didn't imagine that while you were walking, did you?
Nope. I am seated. All right. Well, I'm sitting down, guys. I don't know what's going on.
The lights come on up over a fighting pit. In the middle of the fighting pit are Grokto and Hotsy. There should be someone else, but apparently they are hiding. The implication is it looks like Grokto and Hotsy are meant to fight each other.
No.
Well, I don't agree with this.
Yeah, no.
I was like, what is
This ain't
this?
happening.
Yeah, I was like, I don't agree with this at all. Hey, y'all don't fight.
Can I walk over to the edge of the pit and try to climb out?
You can try.
What would that be? Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
25.
You climb out over the pit, and immediately you are in the middle of the pit again.
Son of a bitch. All right, well, we can't climb out of this thing.
This is a conundrum.
You think?
I mean, obviously, y'all can't fight. That would just be wrong.
So he's sitting up on a dais, right?
Yes.
Which
Can I
means
just
he
climb
set-
down
hang
and
on,
just jump in?
Hang on. Means you set the rules. This is your fighting pit, right?
Oh, I would assume, yeah. Okay, well, if I'm setting the rules, I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors, best of 5. I don't know. I'm not gonna have y'all fight. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Okay. I mean, all right. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, first to 5. Or if y'all want to, y'all can have a dice game of chance. Like what's high or what's low. You can do that. I mean, obviously that's not. This is a
Are you
fighting
telling
pit.
us? Are you telling us to go into the corner with a cardboard box and shoot craps?
Gators,
Um,
fucker.
I mean, you can. I'm not saying no.
What about first one out of the pit wins?
Oh. Hey, oh, you know what? This is a fighting pit. There should be some type of contact. How about this? Tag. So we'll do tag first to 5. That makes sense. Y'all can roll for acrobatics and athletics and all the other stuff that y'all would want to do.
You want to pick who's it?
Oh, Hatsi, there you go. You're it. It is full contact, but obviously no punching below the belt, no eye pokes, no boxing of the ears. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I know you don't have ears like that. Yeah, just have fun.
So who's it? Me?
Hotsy is
Hatsy's
it.
it.
Hotsy's it. Okay.
To start with, apparently.
Yep. So the time limit is you got a minute, boys. Have fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to him, why don't we just stand in the center and just tag each other 5 times each?
All right, I guess that works.
Not, yeah.
Just you're it, you're it, you're it, you're it, and whoever gets to 5 first wins.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to win, but yeah, sure.
All right. So there you go.
You'll have to roll to hit for each of the your hits.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
So what are we rolling? Just
Roll to hit. So whatever your armor classes are. Oh, I'm sorry. That would be unarmed. So just like a poke or a punch or something.
all right, well, I just rolled a 19.
Does that hit your armor?
Well, I'm first, so
Oh,
20,
okay. Oh.
24.
I mean, yeah, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
So you're it.
Cool.
I'm sitting there from my hidden spot just watching.
I rolled a 13.
That does not hit me.
All right.
I guess I gotta go again then.
Yep.
You know you can make this uncontested and he can automatically hit you, right?
Oh.
If you're just standing there, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess yeah. Y'all could do that. Yeah, whatever. I guess whatever gets us out of this situation faster.
All right, well, let's literally just stand there like a bunch of kids. You're it. No, you're it. No, you're it. No,
Yeah.
you're it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how we're going to do this.
All right. Since Hotsy went first, he's obviously going to get to 5 first.
I walk up. I wander up.
Grokto disappears when Hotsy gets to 5.
Oh.
Oh, well, shit.
And now Thorson has walked up, and so Hotsy and Thorson are in the pit.
Oh,
What now?
I guess again, you can go again. Best of 5 tag.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I obviously I'm at the very top. It's not like I can summon like targets for y'all to do target practice or something. I don't know.
Have you
I don't
tried?
really-
Have you tried? Have you tried?
No, I mean I guess I could. I mean, all right, let's see. Targets?
It's like you're just trying to
like some
target dummies.
Dummies, yeah.
Yeah, target dummies, like straw target dummies that you would use like for like bayonets and stuff.
Let me see what I can find.
All right, is there like a scarecrow type?
No.
Wait. Okay.
Especially since now we don't have a barbarian with us.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you could. I just can't find anything that would give me some stats.
Just
Wait,
make
time
it
out.
up.
All right. Well,
It's a thing that doesn't move. It just stood there, and we gotta hit it.
Yeah,
okay.
target practice.
Just like a big archery target. That's all he wants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But okay. So basically a target dummy appears.
Mm-hmm. Yay! All right, so whoever I'll make something like an actual target, like the head and then the heart, obviously. And be like, all right, so whoever can get closer to any of these points, obviously the head directly bullseye and the head is more points as well as the heart. I'm just trying to make it faster, obviously. Go do it.
Oh,
I'm assuming you have like free like cantrips that actually do damage.
Yeah, I can
Or-
whip it. I can whip it with my thorn whip.
Okay.
That's always a possibility for me.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just whip it with my thorn whip. Oh, I also have guiding bolt. Oh wait, no, that's a first level spell. I lied. I have poison spray. Surely these things don't have a constitution score, right?
How about you guys roll for initiatives just so we can have whoever goes first.
21.
10.
Obviously, Thorson goes first.
Uh, 21 to hit it in the groin.
That is a hit.
All right.
What are you hitting it with?
My crossbow.
Crossbow? Okay.
21 points of damage to its groin.
All right. So you're on the board with 21 points.
Let's see.
Jordan, what's the maximum damage your thorn whip can do?
Maximum damage my thorn whip can do without a crit is 12.
All right. So the minimum damage a shot I can do is 15.
Okay.
So assuming I hit, I can't lose.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 21 points of damage in its groin.
Okay.
Do I get
All
a
right.
bonus damage for shooting it in the groin?
Well, it's a dummy, so it doesn't really care.
Okay.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't feel it. Yep. I guess you know what? It's first to 50. Let's make it. Let's make it quick.
All right.
So
Okay.
I'll use poison spray at 16
Okay.
all right.
because it needs to make a constitution saving throw.
I would think
Again,
it's
it's not
immune to
alive.
poison.
Yeah, it's not alive, so. And well, I don't know, maybe it can start falling apart if it's a corrosive poison or something. I don't know.
I mean, I do have an acid attack I could do instead.
That could do some additional damage.
Yeah.
All right, Thorson.
All right. First attack is a 19 to hit
That hits.
for 15, 16, 17 points of damage. Second attack. I didn't do my second attack last round because I was trying to make it fairly even. 19 to hit again
Yep.
for 20 points of damage.
And
Well-
that's 58. So,
Yep.
Cool.
That is.
all right. Hot seat disappears.
Wait, Heartsea disappears.
Hot seat disappears.
All right.
And
So are they together now?
Hotsy and Grokto?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are
You
we?
Maybe. For
But-
their sake, yes. For their sake, yes, they are together. They're basically in a kind of a holding cell behind the pit. So they can see what's happening down in the pit, but you guys wouldn't be able to see them. And Barator, you are transported into the pit.
Oh, okay. I see. So, all right. So
Are you the final boss of this pit match?
apparently, I'm the final boss. I mean, there's really nothing. All right, I'm about to feed y'all. Jesus, calm down. I don't know what else to really do unless you just want to have a contest of grappling where I win. I mean, we could always do that. I don't, you know.
You set the rules.
All right, yeah, let's do that. I don't like first person to get grappled and taken down wins. Whatever.
Okay.
Pinfall wins.
Yeah, first to pin always wins.
One fall.
Oh man.
I'm going to
Next
use
match is-
persuasion to say that you should take a dive.
Oh, is that a contested check? Is that a contested check that we gotta go?
Yeah,
against?
you get to resist it with your insight, I guess. No, I'm kidding. Do you like? So the idea is it's the first person to fall over to like get knocked over. Is that the thing?
I get, yeah.
All right.
So
Whoops.
yeah, you could literally just sit down and then it's over.
So yeah, like you walk towards me, and like the moment you so much as touch me, I just like Kevin Nash finger poke of doom, like oversell.
You're like, ah.
I roll a deception +7, like 26 on my deception check.
You really sold it.
Yeah.
Everyone believed you.
Like full on finger poke of doom. Like he walks up, he like pokes me, and I just like sell like I've been on the rock taking a stunner.
Nice.
All right. You also disappear to be transported up with Hotsy and Grokto. So you are now in the holding cell. And Barator, still in the middle of the pit, is confronted with the last person he fought to win the champion prize that he had won before. So you want to tell us a little bit about your challenger?
He's another Leon fighter like myself, except he has a scar across his nose, and he has darkish gray fur. His mane is a little bit more mangy. He's older, obviously, but it's almost like a who's the leader of the pride thing, but not really, but it's still kind of like that. He's the old veteran fighter. He knows all the tricks and stuff, blase, 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 and everything else like that. So that's who I have to go up against. I'm ready, sort of.
Well, as he appears, he stares at you and says, "So we meet again. Though it looks like you've
First
lost
time for the last time."
It looks like you've lost a step or two. Your last challengers were nothing."
Listen here, old man. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I've beat you once. I'll beat you again, but this time, you're not gonna be getting up. Not my
shoot
best
the
promo.
other dude.
What, you shoot from the cell?
Yep.
Your arrow bounces off the wall. It doesn't go through.
It's a one-on-one fight.
It's a one-on-one fight. Yeah.
It's a cell. I picked the lock.
Ow.
All right. So the doorway is leading into the interior of whatever this building is. So you aren't once you get out of that door, you're not facing the pit anymore. You'd have to find your way back down there.
All right. Well, it beats the three of us just sitting around not fucking doing anything. So at least we can be trying to get down there to help him.
Yeah. Actually, I should have you roll to pick the lock.
21.
Okay. All right. So you get out.
Like, I'm not just gonna sit there while he's gonna. I'm gonna be trying to get down there.
Okay.
The other two can sit there if they want, but I'm not gonna.
Once you pick the lock, you've got the door open. So, basically, there are hallways that seem to be leading down, like the switchback hallways kind of thing that are leading down.
I'm
towards somewhere,
following.
so.
I'm following him.
Okay, so
Once the door's open, hey, let's go.
all right. So I guess what would be best?
For rolling initiative, so I can go and whoop this old man's ass again.
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. 19.
I almost feel like I guess I have to make a character. It's gonna take too long.
Well, it's 20 to 7. Do you want to like push the pause button and do the outro and then come back to this in 2 weeks?
Yeah, we can do that.
Right.
If everyone's good with that.
Fine by me.
Okay, so you guys are making your way down toward the pit while Barator is facing his old nemesis, I guess. All right. Well, that is going to be it for today then. So let's go around the room and say where we can find each other. Let's start with Big Matt.
You can find me on Twitter, Big Matty CO3. I don't really ever use my Twitter, so if you want to communicate, it'd be on Instagram, where I post as the coolest fat kid you know. Yeah, so that's where you can find the big man.
All right, Jamie.
You can find me on Twitter at Sir Dr. JC Sterling. And that's pretty much the only place you'll be finding me for a minute now. So
All right.
What about what happens in 2 minutes?
hopefully in 2 months I'll be able to go back to doing commentary.
I said in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you said for a minute we won't be able to find you anywhere else.
Oh yeah. You're right. Good question. I have no idea. I don't think that far ahead.
He'll probably
That
be
much is
somewhere in the
clear.
general vicinity of where he is now.
Exactly.
All right, Ben.
You find me on Twitter at Bob T Goldfish. You'll find various podcasts I do. Awesome Mania is over at thxthockey.com, and then the X75 Productions drop down. That is the wrestling podcast I do, and Voices from the Grid, the Power Rangers podcast I do, just wrapped up season 3. We are putting the finishing touches to Zio. We're looking at like an October-November release on that. So you find that at VFTG_PR on Twitter or on Google Podcasts and Spotify.
All right, Jordan.
You can find me here Thursdays for Teamwork Thursday. We'll be back this Thursday with some more SWOTOR. I think we're getting ready to dive into chapter 3.
Yeah, we just finished Hoth, so yeah.
Getting ready to dive into chapter 3. On our Republic side, characters there. We're playing Republic storylines, but Bob and I are both playing Sith classes, so it's fun. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. It's Jordan_321TV, where I post pictures of my cooking and my cats.
All right, Ben.
You
already did his.
mine.
That's you.
You did?
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. He did.
Because we started with Matt, so
And
anyway.
we went in a
Matt,
circle.
Jamie, me, Jordan.
We went in a circle. The reverse of how we did our intros.
Oh, I'm losing track of things. I guess it's time to stop. Anyway, I'm Amy, and I also found here every once in a while with these guys on the occasional Sunday and the Thursday doing the SWOTOR thing. And I have my own channel, which is Maven Maverick, and you can find me on the Twitters at child_AK, where I mostly talk about writing stuff. And with that, I'm going to hand it to you guys to do the sign off.
All right, so thank you for watching, everyone. We will leave you the way that we always do, by saying, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, in the words of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, be excellent to each other. Party on, non-gender specific honorifics.
We will see you
Next time.
Peace.